Okay, what's up, YouTube? I'm here, Team Poke Rifle. Oh my god, you didn't say hi. You know, it kind of scares me that she's being quiet. Last video I did was a bunch...
Look, food. There. Now he's not scared anymore.
Last video I did, I said that I was going to be doing a deck profile soon. Well, because of a couple of traders online and stuff like this and that, I got the deck done a lot faster than I thought I was going to. So, as you guys know, I played ZekEels at one point, and I told you guys I was bored as hell with Garchomp because it's a good deck, really boring. So, I'm going to go ahead and display this thingy, because... Do what?
My ravioli's falling apart.
Because this one, this is my newer build of ZekEels, and I really enjoy it. There's only one thing missing, and I'm either deciding between Raikou EX, Tornadus EX, and Computer Search. Like, Computer Search is really good because it just, you search your deck for whatever the hell you want. Problem is with everything else I'm running in the deck, honestly, Computer Search is almost not needed. The only thing I'd replace it with is technically the Ultra Ball I'm running, so it's that's already a discard too. So it's a depending. So this is either going to be Raikou or Tornadus, which is why I had no problem because I'm still deciding on that last spot. Main electric lineup is these two things, these three things. I apparently can't count. Okay, so 2 regular Zekrom and 1 EX. This little lineup right here I've found to be really consistent, and this is actually how I had the last list. Because its Strongvolt ditches the two instead of where this one just damages itself, and this thing damaging itself is really quick too. But no matter what way you look at it, you can power this thing up because I'm running a specific couple of trainers and they are really good this format. So this thing, it can honestly, you can set it up turn 2 pretty easily. Not a problem because of the energy requirements, everything like that. And these are just, well, because it's ZekEels, you gotta run them. So, it's pretty much a basic explanation, so. And I wasn't going to display this thing until the deck was completely foiled out, everything full art, but I decided because I got a couple of PMs from people to go ahead and do it.
What's PM?
Private message. 1 Mewtwo. More than one is unstable just because this thing with everything psychic that's around right now, like people are still running Gardevoir Mewtwo and stuff like that, it can get powered up and this thing can get blown out really easily. But Mewtwo's pretty much a staple in anything that has an energy acceleration. Honestly, obvious, the 2 starters, and I honestly chose a 3rd starter just for any case because a lot of times I wouldn't draw these. And with this deck, you want to set your bench up really quick, so I chose a 3rd starter, which is Emolga. These things are really good for the energy acceleration, to be honest. Like, that's what you do with them. You you attach the lightning energy, charge, next turn attach the other, hit the energy, go away, there we go, you started your energy acceleration. But if you don't start with them, and you do start with Emolga, you can go ahead and set your bench up and start getting your Dynamos and the Zekrom set up and everything like that. So that is why I chose a 3rd starter instead of just like the normal lists where you're just too thunderous. Okay. And then the obvious, these things. Eels. That's what this deck does. You know what that thing is? It powers your energy. Okay, the reasons I chose the 3 different ones, honestly, I want to run more of this thing, but I hate the Fliptini build because What? Yeah, I know. Everyone's made the jokes about the Dynamo looking dirty. The reason I ran the 3 different ones is because this gives me different options for each way I can start. Like, if I start with this one and I attach energy, I go Ultra Ball, ditch energy, attach it to this thing, and I'll explain because I run energy switch, this thing can be really quick because I just switch it back onto a Zekrom or anything like that. This one, that's the obvious one, and Spark just because I can add extra damage to bench. So
okay.
These things give me different options.
But the yellow one looks like it has a weird infection.
My wife has a really dirty mind. Okay, and the last Pokemon the last Pokemon that I chose for the list is my personal tech. Last build I showed, a lot of people liked my Electros tech. Well, I'm not so much of a fan of that since all the new dragons, this and that came out. And you guys already know this thing's going to be Tornadus or Raikou EX. I chose this one personal tech just for the fact that dragons suck, and this deck can power this thing up turn 1. Like, I showed that I was running this in my Garchomp build, but you have to specifically open with it in a blend energy because you don't run lightning energy. Well, this deck, I run 10 lightning. You open with this thing, you're playing against Garchomp or like a Garchomp or the Hydreigon. You turn 1, knock out any one of their starters. I mean, besides Emolga, you pop any one of their starters. Like Dino, like the Dragon Dino, you pop if they start really bad with Garchomp and they start Swablu. If they start with their Gibble, you pop it just with this thing. So that's why I tech this, just because it's really quick setup and easy to do. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and show the supporters.
God, how long is this video gonna be?
For Juniper, pretty much in every deck, just because of the fact of, and I'm sorry if you guys hear stomping, my nephews are really hyper and upstairs playing, and I think they're chasing the dog around. I don't know.
Their parents are stupid and don't stop them. What?
These things ditch your energies, they can ditch bad hands into good hands, and everyone knows what Juniper does. Okay. Now, there were a lot of different supporters, like there's Hugh and there's stuff like that and this that I could have run, but I still like 4N, because honestly 4N is still really good, because I know Hugh can disrupt your opponent too, but these things can disrupt your opponent to a point of they have less prize, like you're at 3 prizes, they're at 1 prize. This thing can disrupt them down to where it could literally change the game to where you both even out on prizes and then eventually win. I've had that situation actually, because I opened really bad and kept, like, I consistently every turn, because I knew that they were trying to set up every turn, I just kept inning, and it just set them back so bad every time. So it happens, like, in is just that good and disruptive. Now, because you want to get through the deck really quick and get to your options, to Charon, drawing into energy is really good. Like, a lot of people suggest Sillin. I don't like Sillin personally. So, I run Charon. Like, I thought about Bianca, but Charon is an easy draw 3, and with how much stuff you're going to be holding in your hand anyway, Bianca becomes dead too easily. So yeah, 2 Charon is perfect because you can draw into all your options. Okay, and then 2 Skyla. 2 Skyla just gives you options into to everything. Literally all your trainers, like everything except supporters, this thing can get them. Like you need.
Looks like me.
You need to go get Catcher to switch and take out your opponent's Pokemon, go for it, get it. If you need Energy Switch to accelerate energy, get it. Skyla is one of the best supporters we have and that we're gonna have for a good while. Like, Colress is going to be good, really good, and I'm honestly going to be picking up 2 to 3 full art Colress once that thing comes out. But for now, with all the supporters, this I even consider, and you've heard me talk about Juniper, I personally consider this the best supporter we have in the entire format and out right now. What?
Can I have her outfit for Anime Fest next year?
Sure.
Yes!
So if anyone goes to AFW, like Anime Fest Wichita, you'll probably be seeing my wife dressed as Skyla next year. So, okay.
Hot redhead, just a hot redhead.
Okay.
Yay. Now,
for Catcher, like I'm thinking about dropping 1 Catcher for the computer search. This is still decided. Like I showed you my last list of this, I only had 3 Catcher. Well, with Skyla, 3 Catcher becomes more live and everything, and especially since we're going to be getting Dowsing Machine next set, no. Do not try to organize them. I know what you're doing. My wife has an OCD about like alphabetical order and stuff like organizing. They're already organized anyway. And organizing the same thing. But let's go ahead with this. And you were asking how long this video is going to take, and you're trying to... Okay, I'm thinking about dropping one of these because honestly 3 Catcher, especially once Dowsing Machine comes out, ditch 2, get a trainer back from your discard, and it's going to be an ace spec, so it's going to be I knew where it was. It's going to be an ace spec junk arm, so it's going to be still really good. but I'll probably be running it instead of computer search just because it can get them back. And I don't like Sableye. I can't run Sableye. Okay, and then I know a lot of people are like running Skyla with random receiver really bad, yada yada. I still like it because if you've already got the Skyla in hand and you're ready to get things, random receiver, go for it. Because you could possibly get into you could get another supporter you do need, or just get another Skyla and then shuffle it back with N later. I mean, random receiver is going to be one of the best trainers we have for a good while. Shuffle in. Okay. Now, these are personally, and one of my buddies, one of my teammates, Zero Zombie, pointed this out to me. This is one of the best trainers we have, and one of the broken POSs we will have and do have for the longest time. And it's annoying because decks like this can abuse the hell out of this stupid thing. I went ahead and ordered these because this is like my favorite art, and especially since I've told people don't worry about it. I hate Rev Hollows. Like, everyone knows that I like foil cards, but I hate Rev Hollows with a passion.
Hurry up, I want to
So I'm running these because of the fact of energy acceleration in this deck. Well, that's what the deck does. And this thing, you put a Raikou out and you want to shoot next turn. A simple this instead of having to switch and then retreat and switch and this and that. Well, this gets you to it. Okay.
Oh, he has the sheet.
Now, double switch. He's asleep. Double switch, because I know I'm running I'll be showing this stadium, because everyone knows the stadium really good. Okay, this is just because everything has really, really high retreat, like 2 and 3, and I don't feel like ditching my double colors for them every time, so it's annoying. Okay, I want the regular foil of this thing. I hate this thing to death with the Rev Hollow.
These ones don't have sheeps.
Okay, and, well, this thing's really good for the deck because you can shove energy back, or Pokemon back that are dead and you want to reuse them. Level Ball, mainly for Dynamo, and getting your electrics. This thing, because I want my big hitters quick, and I want to drop them on the bench, and I like ditching energy to get him. So, because electric eats it. Now, just double of these, because, well, everyone likes basic Pokemon that are faster. Well, at least this deck does. And then 2 Eviolite. Yeah, 2 Eviolite. They do what they do. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 electric energy. It's just really consistent. I've tried more, I've tried less. 10's just a really even number for one even number. For 2, really easy number. And then 3 of these, I've tested 4 and I've tested 2. 3 is just a really simple number to do. And it just makes things quick because you are running so many Pokemon that are running different. Like, he's running double colorless, that guy. I mean, a lot of Pokemon are running the double colorless. So, yep, that is the deck, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and what you guys think. And the next deck video I will be doing is of Scolipede, and it is my own original build because, well, you guys know I like Scolipede. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.